Isang math tagumpay na pagpapala muli sa inyo. Handa na ba kayo? Kunin na ang inyong mga gagamitin sa ating aralin. Ako ang gurong makakasama nyo, Maestro OLASO. Sama-sama tayong matuto. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us review your past lessons. Get ready to our Math Tanong! Math Tanong number 1. How do we subtract similar fractions? In subtracting similar fractions, just subtract the numerators and copy the common denominator. Reduce to lowest term if possible. Math Tanong number 2. How do we subtract dissimilar fractions? In subtracting dissimilar fractions, change it to similar fractions by getting their equivalent fractions through the least common denominator or LCD. Divide the LCD by the given denominators and multiply by the given numerators. If the given is a mixed number, subtract the whole numbers first. Then, subtract the numerators and copy the common denominator. Reduce to its lowest term if possible. Let us start our new lesson. Get and open your sub-learning module in Mathematics 6 for us to Matalakay! Welcome to our lesson for the day, all about solving routine and non-routine problems involving addition and or subtraction of fractions. Let us first differentiate routine and non-routine problems. A routine problem can be easily solved using at least one of the 4 arithmetic operations and or ratio to solve problems that are practical in nature, while a non-routine problem is a type of problem that requires analysis, manipulation, or derivation of formulas and the like. Oftentimes, this problem can be solved in multiple ways. It encourages group discussion in finding the correct solution. In problem solving, you have to understand the mathematical phrases used in the problem so that you can determine the operations to be used in solving the problem. Phrases or words used in addition of numbers are plus, sum, total, in all, altogether, combined, increased, more than, and added to. For subtraction, we use the words like the difference of, reduced by, diminished by, subtract from, take away, fewer than, less than, shared, gave away, decrease, changed, and left. At this point in time, get your sub-learning module. Let us try to answer numbers 1 and 2 of Learning Task 1. Translate each of the following problems to a mathematical symbol. Number 1. 7 is added to the sum of 4/5 and 6/7. Is it A, 7 plus 4/5 plus 6/7, or B, 7 plus 4/5 minus 6/7? You got it! It's A. Number 2. 2 and 3/4 subtracted from 11 is equal to 8 and 1/4. Is it A, 2 and 3/4 minus 11 equals 8 and 1/4, or B, 11 minus 2 and 3/4 equals 8 and 1/4? You are amazing! It's B. Remember that the given number after the phrase subtracted from will be the minuend. There are 4 main steps in solving math problems. Just remember this: S, T, A, R. Star. S, Study the word problem carefully. T. Think of a plan. A. Act on the plan. R. Review and check your answer. Let us discuss these steps further. First, study the word problem, read and analyze it carefully. Look for the important keywords or phrases, important numbers, and focus on the questions asked. Next, once you have understood the problem, it's time to think of a very good plan by choosing one of the solving strategies. You can choose among the following. Simplify the problem. Act it out. Find the pattern, guess and check. Make a table or chart. Working backwards. Using a number line. Draw a picture. Write a number sentence or equation. And looking for clues or keywords or phrases, which is the most commonly used strategy in solving a problem. After identifying the solving strategy, you need to think what operation to use. Clues, keywords, or phrases would help you a lot in identifying the operation. Then, after thinking of the plan, you can now act it out. You can use scratch paper or a notebook to write your solution. Sometimes you get messy in solving. Do not worry, because that's really how problem solving is. But do not forget to clean up after your work is done. And the final step in solving a word problem, one that is commonly ignored, is to check your answer. Go back to the problem and see if you really answered the problem. Do not forget to include the important units or data. This time, let us try to solve the problem in Learning Task 2 of your self-learning module. Zailin wants to make two kinds of kakanin, puto and kutsinta. The puto recipe needs 3 2/5 cups of flour, while the kutsinta recipe needs 5 1/4 cups of flour. How many cups of flour will she be needing all in all? Let's follow the star in solving the problem. First, study the word problem carefully. What are the keywords or phrases used in the problem? Correct! In all. What are the given facts? Exactly right. 3 2/5 and 5 1/4 cups of flour. What is being asked for in the problem? Great! The total number of cups of flour Zailin needs. Next, think of a plan. What do you think is the operation to use because of the keywords in all? Perfect! Addition. Now, let us create the number or mathematical sentence. 3 2/5 plus 5 1/4 equals n. Now, I think we are ready to act out our plan. Here is the solution. 3 2/5 plus 5 1/4 equals n. Remember the steps in adding mixed number with dissimilar fractions. To make it similar, let us find the least common denominator or LCD of 5 and 4. What is the LCD of 5 and 4? You did very well. 20 is the LCD of 5 and 4. Then, let's divide the LCD by the given denominators and multiply by the given numerators. 20 divided by 5 times 2 equals 8. 20 divided by 4 times 1 equals 5. So, we have 3 and 8 20ths plus 5 and 5 20ths. Now, add first the whole numbers. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Then, add only the numerators. 8 plus 5 equals 13. And copy the common denominator, 20. We have 8 and 13 20ths. Is it already the lowest term? Yes. Therefore, our final answer to Zailin's problem is 8 and 13/20ths. Xylene needs 8 and 13/20ths cups of flour. And to check if our answer is correct, let's subtract the total cups of flour that Xylene needs, 8 and 13/20ths, to 5 and 5/20ths cups of flour used in kuchinta. We have 3 and 8/20ths. To reduce to 3 and 8/20ths to its lowest term, divide 8/20ths by 4, its greatest common factor or GCF. We have 3 and 2/5, which is exactly the number of cups of flour that Xylene needs to make puto. That means our answer is definitely correct. Again, remember the 4 basic steps in solving word problems. Always follow your STAR. This time, let's proceed to learning task 3. How do you create a word problem involving addition and or subtraction of fractions? You can create a word problem by observing the following guidelines. Familiarize yourselves with the concept of addition and subtractions of fractions and their application to real-life situations. Think of the problem you want to write. Read some problems and study their solutions. You must also consider the following when creating a problem: characters, situation or setting, data, and key question. Take a look at this example. From the given data or information below, create the problem. Liza makes flour. Bought 1/2 meter of ribbon. Used 1/3 meter of ribbon. Ribbon left. Are you ready? Math try nga! I will present to you 2 story problems. Then, choose which is the correct story problem created from the given data or information. This time, let us try to solve the problem in Learning Task 2 of your self-learning module. Liza bought 1/2 meter of ribbon to make flowers. She found out that she had 1/3 meter of ribbon left. How many meters of ribbon did she use? Letter B. Liza bought 1/2 meter of ribbon to make flowers. She used 1/3 meter of ribbon. How many meters of ribbon were left? Is it A or B? Yes, it's B. Congratulations! And now for our final activity. It's mathematics time. Get a piece of paper or notebook. Write the numbers 1 to 5 and choose the letter of the best answer to the following questions. Help me solve the problem we created a while ago. Liza bought 1/2 meter of ribbon to make flowers. She used 1/3 meter of it. How many meters of ribbon were left? Number 1. What is the keyword in the problem? A. Bought. B. Make. C. Left. D. Meter. Number 2. What is asked for in the problem? A. The number of meters used. B. The number of meters bought. C. The number of meters left. D. The total number of meters made. Number 3. What is the operation that must be used to solve the problem? A. Addition. B. Subtraction. C. Multiplication. D. Division. Number 4. What is the correct number sentence to solve the problem? A. 1/2 plus 1/3 equals n. B. 1/2 minus 1/3 equals n. C. 1/2 times 1/3 equals n. D. 1/2 divided by 1/3 equals n. Number 5. What is the correct answer to the problem? A. 5/6 meter. B. 1/6 meter. C. 2/6 meter. D. 2/3 meter. Alright, let us check your answers. Liza bought 1/2 meter of ribbon to make flowers. She used 1/3 meter of ribbon. How many meters of ribbon were left? Number 1. What is the keyword in the problem? The correct answer is C. Left. Number 2. What is asked for in the problem? The correct answer is letter C. The number of meters left. Number 3. What is the operation be used to solve the problem? The correct answer is B. Subtraction. Number 4. What is the correct number sentence to solve the problem? The correct answer is B. 1/2 minus 1/3 equals n. Number 5. What is the correct answer to the problem? 1/2 minus 1/3 equals n. The correct answer is B. 1/6 meter. Now, how many of you got 4 and 5 correct answers? You certainly did well today! Congratulations! To those who got 3 and below, do not worry. Try to go back to your self-learning module and answer the given learning tasks. Natapos na naman ang ating aralin. Naway kayo may natutuwan sa ating tinalakay. Muli, ako ang inyong Maestro OLASO na nagsasabing, ugaliing manood at makinig upang maging matinik sa mathematics.